back. For those of you who weren't in the first half, regard this as the final warning about your phones. We have 2 pieces, and I've actually left my list over here. Thank you. I refuse to even try and pronounce Layne's piece, representing, again, the AATG. It says Women of Ireland in English, but you can read the other bit on your programme. And then we have the English Comedy Club from Brussels, who will be giving us Alan Bennett's Bed Among the Lentils. Please stay in your seats while we do the change between the 2 productions. I love you all.
The richness and diversity of Irish theatre is glimpsed at in this piece, which draws together a variety of Irish authors. This piece is framed by the simple theme of the female. Each extract is written by, for, or about an Irish woman. Through drama, song, dance and music, the circle of life is reversed, with an old tinkerwoman through to a 3-year-old child who, in song, pleads with her mother for permission to go to the fair. A rebirth of Irish culture and a celebration of the women of Ireland. Minana Hera.
Oh, she is a rich and rare land. She is a fresh and fair land. She is a dear and rare land, this native land of mine. O roshedva hawaya, o roshedva hawaya, o roshedva hawaya, nisher hachtantara. Yara, don't mind him, Sarah Casey. Sit down now and I'll be telling you a story. Would be fit to tell a woman the like of you in the springtime of the year. I've a grand story of the great queens of Ireland, with the white necks on them, the likes of Sarah Casey, and fine arms would hit you a slap, the way Sarah Casey would hit you. And where is it you're going? Let you walk back here and not be leaving me lonesome in the night time of the year. Come back, I'm saying. Or if it's off you must go, let you leave me the few coppers you have, the way I can walk up in a short while and get a pint for my sleep. That is gone there. God blast him anyway. And I with my feet wake under me, you could knock me down with a rush, and my head with the noise in it, the like of what you'd hear in a stream running between 2 rocks and rain falling. What good am I this night? What good are the fine stories I have to tell? And as few would listen to them, few but a young girl maybe would be in great fear the time her hour had come, or a young child wouldn't be sleeping with the hunger of a cold night. Maybe the 2 of them have a good right to be walking off the short while they have to be young, but if they haven't itself, they'll not keep Mary Bourne from having her full pint when the night is fine and there's a dry moon in the sky. Jimmy Nail's a decent lad. He'll give me a drop for the can. And maybe if I keep near the palers tomorrow, herself won't strike me. But what's an old stroke in the head besides sitting lonesome when the night is fine, listening to the dogs barking and the bats squeaking, and you saying to yourself over and over, 'tis a short while you have till you die. have a little house, to own the hearth and stool and all, the heaped up sods upon the fire, the pile of turf against the wall, to have a clock with weights and chains and pendulums swinging up and down, a dresser filled with shining delf, speckled and white and blue and brown. I could be busy all the day, cleaning and sweeping hearth and floor, and fixing on their shelf again my white and blue and speckled store. I could be quiet there at night, beside the fire and by myself, sure of a bed, and loath to leave the clicking clock and the shining delf. But I'm weary of mist and roads where there's never house nor bush, and tired I am of bog and road, and crying wind and lonesome hush. And I'm praying to God on high, and I'm praying him night and day for a little house, a house of my own, out of the wind and the rain's way. My heart is low, my heart is so low, as only a woman's heart can be, as only a woman, as only a woman, as only a woman's heart can know. The tears that drip from my bewildered eyes taste the bittersweet romance, and mourn for my dreams, and mourn for my wasted life, even though I manage on my own. My heart is low, my heart is so low, as only a woman's heart can be, as only a woman, as only a woman, as only a woman's heart can know. Oh, she was a handsome corpse, he said. Divil a difference between living and dead, you'd see her. A fine young face and a starchy pillow edged with lace, her cold hands clasped, her mousy hair as neatly tied as a girl's at a fair. Touching 40 she was when she passed away, but 20 she looked, as she lay in the bed in the broad of her back. Kate Finucane of Ashley West was stretched in death, but she looked her best. The cousins had come from all parts of the kingdom for the wake. The Barretts and O'Hallorans, Ryans and Laynes, married and single, honest and otherwise. For a day and a night as she lay in the bed, a sight for sore eyes. Well, we drank and we prayed and we sang her to heaven, a finer wake as ever I went in all my time. Well, there was nothing to do after drinking and praying, but lift herself into the coffin. 'Twas at that moment, glory to God, as I stood with my glass at the end of the bed, that she stretched like a cat and opened her eyes and lifted her head in great surprise. And Mother of God, I never forget the cut and the gold, the sight and the set of her. When calm as you like, with the toss of her head, Kate Finucane set up in the bed. No need to tell of all the confusion that fell on the cousins, the neighbours, the house and myself. Dead she'd been, and now this disastrous return to life. Upsetting the whole place, and I thinking her body was lacking a soul. But after a while things quietened down, and Kate made tea for the cousins. She found she'd not seen them for ages. What's more, she clapped her eye on a Lenamore man called Harty, and 3 months later paraded him in rare style up to the altar. On top of that, she showed the world that she could make a dandy wife, for she's still to the good. And without doubt or favour, fright or fear, Kate Finucane has a child a year. Yea, woman, Kate, Maloney said, divil a difference between living and dead. ate monotonous food and thought the world was flat and pagan in the sense she knew the things that moved at night were neither dogs nor cats, but pukas and dark-faced men. Oh, she nevertheless had fierce pride, but sentenced in the end to eat thin, diminishing porridge in a stone-cold kitchen, she clenched her hands around a world she could not understand. I loved her from the day she died. She was the summer dance at the crossroads. She was a card game where a nose was broken. She was a song that nobody sings. She was a house ransacked by soldiers. She was a language seldom spoken. She was a child's purse full of useless things. Belfast Central, waiting for a train. Seems to me things have come full circle and I won't be here again. Getting back to working on my own. This could be my finest moment, or I could come undone. But you knew I was weary of loving, how I thought it would just tie me down. And I sleep in your house with my boots on, always ready to run. Getting back to all I used to be. You've been wilder all your life and you were surely shocking me. Dancing past me with your black lacy shirt. My heart pings like a lamb in spring and you were surely shocking me. But you knew I was weary of loving, 'cause I thought it would just tie me down. And I'd sleep in your house with my boots on. I'm almost ready to run. It is. I'd rather see you nude. Your silk shirt and natty tie, the brolly under your oxter in case of a rainy day, the three-piece seersucker suit that's so incredibly trendy, your snazzy loafers, and la-di-da, a pair of gloves made from the skin of a doe. Then, to top it all, a Crombie hat set at a rakish angle. None of these add up to more than the icing on the cake. For, unbeknownst to the rest of the world, behind that outward show lies a body unsurpassed for beauty, without so much as a wart or a blemish, but the brilliant slink of a wild animal, a dream cat, say, on the prowl, leaving murder and mayhem in its wake, your broad, sinewy shoulders and your flank as smooth as snow on a snowbank. Your back, your slender waist, and of course, the root that is the very seat of pleasure, the pleasure source. Your skin so dark, my beloved, and soft as silk, with a hint of velvet in its weft, smelling as it does of meadowsweet or watermead, that has the power, or so it's said, to drive men and women mad. For that reason alone, if for no other, when you come with me to the dance tonight, though, as you know, I'd much rather see you nude, It would be best for you to pull on your pants and vest rather than send half the women of Ireland totally around the bend. This child, he means the world to me. There is no more enchanted. A child will take this place of ruin, magically enhance it. I see him in a golden room with a crystal glow inside him. Your heaven smile is heaven sent, queen of all around you. She's your wonder child, my dreams come true. You search all of your life. I see him now flying over the universe. This child will build a violin. One will follow the traveler's love. Another will the bow apply to reach the one above. I see him in a golden room, a book of life before him, strange instruments upon his chart, crystal glow inside him. I'm your wonder child, my dreams come true. We've searched all of our life. We see them now flying over the universe. And will the flowers die? And will the people die? And every day, do you grow old? Do I grow old? No, I'm not old. Do flowers grow old? How do you know a flower that's old? Oh, the petals fall. The petals fall from flowers. And every day more petals fall until the floor where I would like to play, I want to play, is covered with flowers and petals and people all the same lying there together on the floor where I would like to play. The floor you come and sweep with a huge broom. The dirt you sweep, what happens that? What happens all the dirt? Is all the dirt what's left of flowers and people? All the dirt lying there together under the huge broom that sweeps everything away? Why you work so hard? Why brush and sweep to make a heap of dirt? And who will bring new flowers? And who will bring new people? Who will bring new flowers to put in water? Who will bring new flowers that do not hang their heads like tired old people wanting sleep? Who will bring new flowers that will not shrink every day? And if we have new young flowers, will we have new young people too? And will the new young flowers die? And will the new young people die? And why? Beg Enoch a moi rocky gunde han klar. Beg Enoch a moi rocky gunde han klar. Beg Enoch a moi rocky gunde han klar. Ke wat dom ein I veg me aun. A waharin lihi tu kan enig me. A waharin lihi tu kan enig me. A waharin lihi tu kan enig me. A vornin og na helig e. Kneel to a den I hein de up fos. Kneel to a den I hein de up fos. Kneel to a den I hein de up fos. Nor a veg to a hen de veg to more. A waharina lihi tu kan enig me. A waharina lihi tu kan enig me. A waharina lihi tu kan enig me. A vornin og na helig e. fragrant daisies open. The hour mercurial rainwater makes a mirror for sparrows. It's time we drowned our sorrows. I tiptoe in. I lift you up, wriggling in your rosy zipped sleeper. Yes, this is the hour for the early bird and me when finder is keeper. I crook the bottle. How you suckle. This is the best I can be, housewife to this nursery, where you hold on, dear life. A silt of milk, the last suck. And now your eyes are open, birth-coloured and offended. Earth wakes, you go back to sleep. The feed is ended. Worms turn in, stars go. Even the moon is losing face. Poplars stilt for dawn, and we begin the long fall from grace. I tuck you in. Walking all the day near tall towers where falcons build their nests. Silver-winged they fly. They know the call of freedom in their breasts. Soft black head against the sky, with silver rocks near your air blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea and sang a song for Ireland. Dreaming in the night, I saw a land where no man has to fight. Waking in your dawn, I saw you crying in the morning light. Watch the Galway salmon run. They twist and turn in your air blue sky. Living on your western shore, saw summer sunsets, asked for more. I stood by your Atlantic sea. I sang a song